mo kí gbogbo ọmọ kóòtù òjìrè jákèjádò àgbáláyé ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi tuntun kan ni mo tún fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ o lẹ́nu Asari Dokubọ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ farabalẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ gbọ́ ni lórí awuyewuye àti ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ilé tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú Sokoto níbi tí olóró sí nílùú Sokoto ń bẹ̀ yẹn Asari Dokubọ jáde ó fi Donald Trump ó fi ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ gidi tó pọ̀ ni o ṣe mọ̀ pé bí ọjọ́ bíi mélòó kan sẹ́yìn tí Donald Trump lóò máa wá sí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ṣe rántí pé Asari Dokubọ yìí náà ló jáde tó ní tó bá dé òun máa make sure pé òun finish òun àtàwọn ọmọ ogun ẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n nísìnyí báyìí ṣe ló jáde o tó ní àkàrà tí Donald Trump jù pé kò tiẹ̀ tó nǹkan kan pé òun tiẹ̀ wò pé tó bá máa jù gbogbo ilẹ̀ Haúsá ló máa capture ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi jẹ́ ká farabalẹ̀ ká gbọ́rọ̀.
Missile, which is a lie. What went to Sokoto, which the ordinary people in Sokoto had come to say openly were drones. And they did not harm any bandit. They were thrown in open fields where innocent people are. Open field endangering the life of innocent people. So I will not dwell on that because that is not what I came for, but I think it's shameful. And we believe these lies by these people. We believe these lies by these people. I'm a Muslim. I'll continue to be a Muslim and I'll continue to talk about Islam. I'm proud to be a Muslim. But what I'm talking about is about my people now. If you have any other proof of where the bomb landed and killed one bandit, one terrorist, just one terrorist, come here, I challenge you. Come here and show us the proof that one terrorist or one bandit was killed by a so-called bomb from the United States of America. So I'm not going to waste my time with you because you will realize how stupid you are when you start to peddle this nonsense. Where they come now? So in my broadcast, in the passing, when somebody came in and said, talking about me being Igbo, I've never denied that I'm Igbo, but I'm not proud that I'm Igbo. Because there are a lot of you wannabes. AB, nobody, sometimes I won't engage fools like you. Well, you're a big fool. Because my statements are very clear. My statements are very clear. See, let me tell you, United States went to Vietnam and people fought them. United States, I am also looking for Bello Turuji. My people were the first to enter Bello Turuji stronghold. For over 14 years, nobody has stepped there. It is my men that entered the stronghold. You don't know anything, so you ask. You don't know anything, so you ask. So where is Bello Turuji? Me too, I'm looking for Bello Turuji. Me too. I tell Donald Trump, now I'm here now, tell him, you think I'm afraid? So, and then they ask the question, see, these people, the urban people, the Oafia people, the Item people, the Abriba people are one family. And in a group, because they associate with the arrows, they were the people who fought for the arrows. They were the messengers of the arrow. They are the people who go to attack any place that have failed to fulfill vows at the shrine of the long juju of Haruchuku and so on. These are the people. So Generically, they were called Abam, but they are different people. So they were the most fierce people in the Igbo part of the world. The Aros themselves are not Igbos. They came into Ibibio land. They came past through Igbo land, conquering and causing destruction, and finally settled in Ibibio land. Where Arochukwu is today is Ibibio land. The long juju of Arochukwu is an Ibibio god. So, initially, so the Abam people, where is their origin? The Abam people are Obolo people. The Abam people are Obolo people. The Abang who left Obocho Obolo and came establishing Abam and Oafia. Abriba and Item are their step-brothers. Abriba and Item are the step-brothers of Oafia and Abam. Are the step-brothers of Oafia and Abam. Now, the Obolo people, a lot has been said and written about the Obolo people. Bombed where now? Trump came and bombed who? When fools talk. This is why people, Igbos continue to disgrace themselves and make a nuisance of themselves. Let them point one bandit or one terrorist that was killed. Where the bomb landed as seen by everybody, and it's very shameful. Very, very shameful. Who got attacked? Nobody got attacked. It's just a faith-saving this thing. He said something, he could not do anything, so he came out to carry out his stupidity, his foolishness, his madness. A sick idiot. A criminal, a bandit himself. So these people, they left, Abang left Obotobolo, the capital of the Obolo, which is in present-day Andoni local government, and they spread, founding Oron, Ibuno, going further to found Abam, Oafia, and so on. And over time, they continued to mix up with the surrounding tribes. And these surrounding people around them were the Ejegam, the Bibios, the Efiks, and the Igbos. So if you look at their culture and their names, Uma Okpai, this one and that, you look at their name, they are not Igbo names. Uma Okpai, they are not Igbo names. They are a synthesis of all the language group around. When you see idiots talking, Ozokai, what is my shame about? Where are the American troops on our land? Which American troops had come to our land? I said, let Trump send his troops. Has he sent any troops to Nigeria? The Nigerian government said it collaborated with Trump. Nigeria as a sovereign nation had collaboration with another sovereign nation in solving a problem, but idiots like you will not understand. So the Nigerian government gave permission. So when idiots like you talk, you don't reason, you just come up to come and talk. So troops setting their boot on Nigerian soil and somebody flying over to bomb where there is nobody. There's nobody where they bombed. Empty field. So these people originally left Ìjọba on the coast and went inland and became the most powerful people. Because generally you people are cowards. You have never created anything. You have never created any powerful empire. You lie. No powerful kingdom. The Arab people, they came all the way. They said the Arab people said they came from Egypt, passing through Sudan, and coming into the junction with the border between the Bibios and the Igbos. And they listed the services of people from Obolo land, Ijaw people, to carry out their fight against Igbo people and Ibibios. They accounted for the majority of the slaves that were sold at New Calabar, which is Calabari, and Grand Bonny, which is Bonny. Because Bonny and Calabari, New Calabar ports, accounted for more than 30% of the slaves in the Caribbean, 30% of the slaves in America, and all these slaves were from Igbo land. And who brings in these slaves? They are the arrows. The arrows brings in these slaves to the coast. And who are the people that procure these slaves for the arrows? They are the Abam Federation. The Abam Federation that included Abam, Ohafia, Item, and Abreba. These people are not Igbo people from their origin. They only migrated into an area that they bordered Igbos, they bordered this, and finally through language and so on, part of their language and this thing, they got partially assimilated to Igbo land. It's written. All this history is written. And through all this history is written. I'm not a young man. I'm 61 plus, going to 62. It's written. That's the origin of these people. I am an Abam man because my great ancestor is an Abam man from Obom. So this year, Igbo had been busted. The arrows are not even Igbos. So it's the same thing. The arrows said in their history that they came out of Egypt, passing through Sudan to this place. And where the arrows are today is Ibibio land. Where the arrows are today was originally Ibibio land. It was Ibom kingdom. It was an Ibibio kingdom. And out of treachery, that is how the arrows took over Ibom kingdom. So actually, the Aros today are a mixture of Ibibios and the people who migrated from Egypt originally, and settled in part of Igbo land, conquering Igbos, and overrunning the Ibibio kingdom of Ibom. And settled there, taking over the Long Juju, which was originally the deity of the Ibom kingdom, an Ibibio kingdom. And they listed the services of immigrants from Ijoland, from Obolo, to carry out their fight for them. They take care of the religious aspect, while the fighting aspect was left to immigrants from Ijoland, which included the Abam, the Afias, the Item, and the Abreba people, making the Abam Federation. So it's not because these people had gone into a place where they had interacted with Igbo people, that they interacted with Ejigan people, that they interacted with ethnic people, that they interacted with the Igbo people, because they are settled in this place and they are maybe 50% assimilated into Igbo culture and tradition. But in their names, their dressing, their everything, they don't look like Igbo people. They don't dress like normal Igbo people. They dress like ethnic people. They dress like Oron people, who are Opolo people, their fellow Opolo people. Their dressing is not like other Igbo people. When an Abriba man dress, when an Item man dress, when an Oafia man dress, he dressed like an Efik man. He dressed like an Ibibio man. He dressed like an Oron man. He doesn't dress like the normal Igbos. Show me the picture of Abriba people, whether they dress like Igbos from Anambra, or Igbos from Enugu, or Igbos from other places. No. No. They don't dress like other people. So, they don't dress like other Igbo people. Even in dressing, even in their names, you find out that they're different. Even in their name, they are different. Their dressing, they are different. Their culture, they are different. They play ekpe. They play ekpo. Everything about them is different from Igbo. This set of people, Abreba, Oafia, Item, Abam, and even the Arrows, everything about them is different from Igbos. Why is they lie now? Why I go block you? Say you be who now? So when Igbo people talk, I just laugh. These are uncultured people. These are very uncultured, primitive people. They sell their brothers and sisters. Even today, they set up baby factory. Even today, they set up baby factory. Very uncultured, primitive people. And who are the leading people in Igbo land? Where have they come now? Precision strike. Show me the precision strike. Sunday. Show me the precision strike now. We want to see pictorial evidence of your so-called precision strike. You want me to show you the precision strike you are talking about on an ordinary field? No. See your precision strike.
Glory be to God, there was no loss of life and no loss of property.
Your precision strike.
There is no any loss of life.
See your precision strike on an ordinary field. Look at it. Precision strike.
So you can see there is no any loss of life. It will just fire. Look.
Precision strike. Oh, Preci. Look at your precision strike. Oh, you see your precision strike?
There is no any loss of life, no any loss of property. You can see by your naked eyes, so you can see there is no any loss of life.
This is authentic news from the supporters of Donald Trump. Arise News. So I challenge you now. So that is not an issue for us. We just thank God that they carry out face-saving measure and all the stuffs, and you people are so carried away. No problem. We are watching. We are all watching. So, the most dominant Igbo group in terms of strength, business, commerce, and everything, the most dominant Igbo group today are migrants from Ìjọba. It's the most dominant group in terms of business strength today. The picture of Igbo people are Afia dancers and so on. They are immigrants from Ìjọba who had come to settle among Igbos. And you have the temerity to talk about me, to talk about us, that you own Ìjọba. You are this, you are that. These people are clearly saying they are Obolo people. They migrated from Obotobolo and they came in there. That's the most everybody you show everywhere. London. Abriba is London in Igbo land. And where are these people originally from? They migrated from Ìjọba land into Igbo land and dominated Igbo people. See, my brother, I don't want to talk too much, but let me tell you one thing. If America wants where terrorists are, let them come to meet with us. I will take them there. Because I have gone there to fight with them. I'm fighting with them every day. We are fighting with them every day. Let them not just stay and say precision. I've just shown you what their precision strike is. It's laughable and shameful. So that's not what I want to talk about. Because I know that there are fools like you. Who will continue to exhibit your stupidity. So, my brothers who have been inboxing me to explain, I've explained to you, go and check. Go and meet your elders and ask them, and they will tell you where Oafia people came from, where Abam people came from. They are from Obolo. They are Ijaw people. Obolo people are Ijaw people. Obolo people, over the years in their history, at least from written history when Europeans came, Obolo, Calabari, Donny, as they were called by the Portuguese, Donny, as they were called by the Portuguese, with Calabari, New Calabar, and Brandy Bonny, were the three major Ijaw city-states. Were the three major Ijaw city-states. And from that time, the Obolo people, from 14-something, when they encountered the Europeans, they told them they are Izon people. So somebody call it Zobi, eradicating. When you are fighting with somebody, the person is a woman being, you are a woman being. You have limitation, he has limitation. You have your capability, he has his capability. It is also depends on the person you are working for. The willingness of the person you are working for to give you all the necessary tools with which to overwhelm the individual you are confronting. See, let me tell you, we don't need America, we don't need anybody. The federal government today, if the federal government give us all that we want, I assure you that insurgency will be a thing of the past in less than 1 year. Everywhere. We'll go everywhere and we'll get them. So it is what your clients give you that you can use. It is a guideline given to you by your client that you can pursue. You can't go beyond your brief. You can't go beyond your brief. That is the truth of the matter. If we are totally equipped to go in and get these people, wallahi billahi, the same way we chase them out of Abuja Road, we chase them out of everywhere. But you know, the rules of engagement are with the people who had given us this thing to go in after these people. That's the rule of engagement. We can't go beyond the rule of engagement. We are not on our own. They bring foreign military company and they do practically nothing. We as locals, we can do and we have done. Our record is very clear Our record is there before everybody. Our record, our score sheet is before everybody. It's before everybody. Everywhere we had been to. It's before everybody. But if you don't give us all the necessary clearance for us to carry out our there's nothing we can do about it. We need the necessary clearance, and we are sure that in 1 year, if we are given the necessary clearance, we are not in competition with anybody. We are only complementary to the services rendered by other So if the Nigerian military can be comfortable with foreign mercenaries, foreign military companies, they cannot be comfortable with their own people. That is it. So, but that is not what I came for. So, the old issue is this. When Igbos speak, they should think. You don't just come and abuse people, call people, name everything. Ijo is much smaller in size than Igbo people. Much, much smaller. So if an Igbo group says, like the Indoki people, the Asa people, if an Igbo group says that, look, we are Ijo people, then Igbo people must ask themselves question. Why will an Igbo group, you are bigger than us, you have access to unmerited power in Nigeria and wealth, but people will be looking at a smaller group and will want to associate with a smaller group than associate with you. You have to ask yourself a question. You have to start questioning yourself. That, look, why will Ohafia, one of the most educated, one of the most sophisticated Igbo group, claim that they migrated from Ijo land? Why will Abam people claim that they migrated from Ijo land into the Igbo interland? Why? Why will Abriba people who are associated with Ohafia and Abam and the Item people, why will all these people be associated with their wealth, their leading position in commerce and everything, have anything to do with a smaller set of people? When you are bigger than them. Why? Why will Ikwere, which is clearly an Igbo group, deny that they are from Benin? What is wrong with Igbo people? And for a shade that is one of the dispersal point of Igbo. All the Oranta people, where everything, their origin is a shade. Why would they also be denying Igbo? Why would they also be denying Igbo? Eshe is one of the dispersal point of Igbo. So if you are talking of Inri, after Inri, Eshe is the second dispersal point of Igbo people. There is nothing ancient about you. Don't be deceiving yourself. We are talking about historical facts. We are not sloganeering here. 1 KD. We are not sloganeering here. We are talking about historical facts. We are talking about anthropological facts. Oyudea was not married to a Makrio, please. Oyudea, an Igbo woman, was married to Amiofori. Amiofori of Isiwananako House. Isiwananako himself was an Igbo man. So it's sometimes when we talk, it makes people don't want to associate with you people. You think you can bully people. There are people you can bully, there are people you cannot bully. The historical facts are very clear, and these historical facts are these. That the most enlightened, the strongest, the most powerful set of Igbo people were actually originally Ìjọba. They migrated from Ìjọba land into Igbo land. They actually migrated from Ìjọba land. They are Ìjọba people. So when next you want to talk about claiming Ìjọba, this Igbo, find out your history. And your history is very clear. The arrows are from Egypt. That's what they say. They passed through Sudan and came here and occupied your space. They conquered you. And who did they use in conquering you? I join immigrants into Ibibio land, they join immigrants into Igbo land, they join immigrants into Ejegam land. Those are the people they used against you. And these people, the Abam, the Ohafia, the Item, and Habriba people are the people they used against you. And today, they are one of the most educated Igbos. They are among the most educated, highly educated Igbos. They are the richest Igbos. This set of Ijaw immigrants in Igbo land are the richest Igbo people. They are the most intelligent Igbo people. From time immemorial, they are the most powerful set of Igbo people. So, whenever you want to talk about us, Ijaw people, know that we have been your masters from time immemorial. Our Ijaw immigrants with Egyptian immigrants, the arrows, bring you and we sell you. This is historical fact. We sell you at New Calabar, the source, where I come from, where I am now the ruler, where I am now the Amainabo, and at Bonny. We account for more than 30% of the slaves that were sold to the Americans and the Caribbeans. These are all facts. So when you are asking questions, it's not derogatory. As an Abam man, I am an Abam man. Go and study the origin of Abam people, where they come from. As an Abam man, you are asking me questions. Go and study. Most of you don't study. We take time in studying. We take time in reading. Not internet reading. We have books that we continuously read to enrich our knowledge and know who we were. I am an Abam man, I am an Obolo man, I am a proud Ìjọba man. Let them come. Let Trump come with his America, and with you people, you all die.
Wetin you dey wait for? If you never subscribe to Arole Baba 1010 Media and TV, you dey miss street gist.